Should've got some zins for this.
Oh,
some dip.
That would have been great.
Something to pack in our lip.
Look at this photo of Chris and I as little boys going fishing. You can tell that we've been fishing for years because of the age of the photo. You can tell by the filter. I don't know. Graham, please. What was your favorite fishing memory of us as kids, Chris?
When we used a gun.
Hold on there, partner. There's only one type of fishing that requires a gun. The age-old sport of gator fishing, hunting. I mean, if you're using a gun, it's technically hunting, right?
I don't think what they're doing is fishing.
No.
Not at all.
I don't think so.
I don't even think it's hunting. I think it's like, it's something else.
You may be wondering who they is, and it's not them, as inclusive as Chris may be. Come on, man.
Look at me. How more inclusive can I look?
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, man. We're talking about the Swamp People on History Channel.
That sounds like such a derogatory term.
Swamp People is basically a show that follows these people around the swamp. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to it except for everything. What's important to know about these folks, though, is that they are Cajun, okay? And what's important to know about me is that I am from Louisiana. Do you know what that means, Chris?
It means you're from Louisiana.
Yes, it does.
Another point for me.
Listen up now. Get ready to write this down. The Cajuns, also known as Louisiana Acadians, are a Louisiana French ethnicity, mainly found in the U.S. state of Louisiana and surrounding Gulf Coast states. So, you know.
Can't write that fast.
Yeah, write that down. Write that down. Let's just get into the show. Let's just get into the show, please.
Please.
I noticed you got a little drink there. You wanna pop it open and take a sip right now?
I mean, it's 2:51 in the afternoon. Why not?
Come on. Yeah. Woo! Let's hop on that boat, baby.
This isn't the best time to wear sunglasses.
Can you turn the lights up, please?
Welcome to the swamp.
Oh, Christ's sake. that's whoa, where did you get that?
The gun store. It's fake.
Pawpaw works over there.
Yes, I got it in Louisiana.
Down at the bait and tackle.
Yep, where I got my outfit.
I can smell it from here. Are we wearing the same? We're wearing the same fishing vest!
Oh, shit.
The Youth XL, right?
Well, no, this one's just an adult medium.
I mean, mine only fits half of my torso, so.
Mine goes to like...
Holy shit! Yours looks pretty legit.
Thanks, it's the same one as yours.
Man, I mean, way to hook the audience, though. First thing.
Start right away with ultra-violence.
All right, let's hop in. Troy. Is that his handwriting?
I doubt it. Also, the intros for any like History Channel or Discovery Channel show like this is way more serious than it needs to be. It's always the most cinematic and they're just like...
Look at RJ and J. Paul. He is one-handing a fucking hunting rifle right now.
That's pimp.
The stock is heading right for his rib cage right now. He's
oh, God.
He's ready to go.
In Pierre Park, King of the Swamp, Troy Landry, is racing out to check his lines with his 15-year-old nephew, Holden.
15? That kid looks like a strapping 35-year-old linebacker.
That boy is corn-fed.
With Chase still on an out-of-town job, Holden has been filling in as his deckhand.
Can we do that real quick? Can we do that? That honestly, I think mine was a little better.
It was.
You could have given it a little bit more chest, you know? Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. I liked that one.
So far this season, they've tagged 67 gators in the first 2 days.
God damn! I'm no expert, but that doesn't sound like light work.
Where do you put them?
Very proud of Holden. He's gonna make a good little hunter and a good little fisherman because he pays attention to the details.
For $50,000, what did he just say?
If you put a gun to my head and said, tell me what he said, I would pull the trigger for you. I could not tell you.
There's a lot of pride in teaching the young guys in the family how to fish and hunt, and not just to do it, but to be one of the best at it. That's why I'm glad Holden's gonna be with me. I'm gonna teach him what I can.
Well, that's very sweet, but I would like to make the argument that I feel that it's very difficult to judge who the best fisherman is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fishermen in the world. I think more than an individual fisherman would expect.
More than on this river.
Definitely more than on this river.
I think definitely the more I hear him talk, the more I think he's having an allergic reaction to something that bit him.
Like an alligator? You think he's allergic to gator? You think that's why he's in the business? It's like kind of a revenge story?
Yeah. Or he doesn't realize there's like a chunk out of the back of his leg. He's like, oh, I didn't even know. I wouldn't even know, you know?
Well, I mean, look how low to the water this boat is right now. He could get
like
his
that.
ankle bit and no one would ever know.
I don't like that.
Troy's eager to get started. But as they get to their first line,
See the line over there?
No, I don't see it yet.
Holden's about to get a different lesson.
It looks cut, donkey.
Holden's about to get a different lesson from his grandpa.
Wait, did I miss something? Who the fuck is Nunky? Is that his dad's name?
Nunky?
Look at the subtitles.
Holden's about to get a different lesson.
It looks cut, donkey.
Oh my god! Is
Nunky?
Is Nunky? I've never heard. Is that like a way of saying uncle?
I'm pretty sure Nunky is nickname for Troy.
Are you pulling my absolute cock and balls right now?
Yeah, I'm pulling and twisting.
I'm gonna call you Nunky from now on.
I was gonna call you Nunky, but then you beat me to it. I'm gonna change your name in my phone to Nunky, and then I'm gonna like get a message from you in 3 days and forget that I did that. And be like, what the fuck is that?
A cut line is always bad news. It means someone is stealing gators right off their lines.
Gator turf war? So that's who he's competing against.
Also, this guy's got some like 2002 Slim Shady eyeglasses on right now.
He really does. I kind of fuck with them. Also, I kind of take back my comment from before about the nature of the competitive fishing. I would argue that there aren't many gator fishers. That
Why do you
seems
say
to be
that?
a pretty niche art.
Yeah, I would think so.
So maybe he can be the best.
It's bringing hunters out the woodworks, people that hadn't fished alligators in years, and this year there's a little money to be made, so everybody want to go hunt alligators. All right, let's go see if that's the only one he caught.
They have to caption literally every single word that guy says.
I was gonna say, there's sometimes I do have to caption like TV shows. This one, I'm so glad we are.
Well, I mean, the show is doing most of the work for us. Look, he's about to speak again. He's got more captions.
Clean cut.
Oh, yeah, that's a freaking cut.
There's always the normal captions, but then when the show decides they're gonna throw up captions, even if you didn't turn them on, is when you really need them.
Yes.
It's when the show's like, hey, we know you didn't ask for this, but we're going to do it anyways.
I hate when shows do it, and I definitely don't need it.
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures does that all the time. When someone has like an accent that's like thick, but you can definitely understand what they're saying.
Yep.
Deaths and unmarked graves.
It got burnt down.
That's weird.
That is weird.
How did it get burned down?
I don't know.
It was definitely just Zach being like, "Ah,
Zach in the moment's like, huh?
I've never heard this accent before.
I don't see it nowhere.
I see it, it's cut right at the tree.
A poacher has beat him to the punch.
Oh my god, another cut line. So far, we're finding out that these people are really just getting screwed over by gator poachers.
Say they do not have a grip on this lake or this river.
Could we argue that these guys are also poaching, considering the fact that, and I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but they are point blank shooting these gators in the head.
Boy, that pissed me off. You better hope that I don't catch it.
Laziness, donkey, that's all that is. It's lazy people.
I tell you what, it's better that I don't catch it. Mother fricker.
This guy talking about what he would do to them if he catches them. I've seen what they do to gators. I can't imagine what they do to a human man.
Oh, god damn.
If a body falls in this swamp river, it's not getting found.
How do you deal with a turf war like this?
I don't know. It depends on how within the law they are already.
How within the law is gator hunting?
Like, I know that it's a thing you can do and there's laws around it, but how close are these guys to that point of the law?
I'm sure they pull guns on each other, you know, for bluff all the time.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think that's just their natural instinct for any issue that arises in front of them.
Native American hunters R.J. and J. Paul Molinaire have camped out overnight deep in Creole Bayou, an area so remote they had to scout it in a helicopter.
The terrain looks pretty good, man. We're gonna do what we gotta do when we get there. Yeah. Let this side of the alligator down there.
Okay, so they had to scout this location with a helicopter? Is it that worth it? We need to look this up. What is the goal of gator hunting?
To quench the bloodthirst.
That is a crazy impression. The alligator can legally be hunted only in the southeastern United States. There is no single method of alligator hunting. Depending on the circumstances, hunters commonly use a combination of the following: hook and line, bow and arrow, gig and snare, firearm. No specificity, just firearm.
Cruise missile, tomahawk missile, A-10 Warthog.
Sam turret.
Yeah, they start listing off like all of this military equipment. They're like, we could actually deploy the U.S. military on these alligators. Yeah.
They literally had to do like a Call of Duty drop into this
I was
zone.
gonna say, we just hear like a brrrr off the side.
Can you imagine just with a chopper gunner like just mowing down alligators?
J. Paul's put up the money for the 50 tags they secured in this area.
J. Paul is like the alligator hunter version of Jake Paul, obviously.
I was gonna say, I'm hearing, all I hear is Jake Paul.
Taking on Creole Bayou is actually taking a big risk.
Yes, he's. I don't really want to do this.
That guy looks like he is much more satisfied being in the back of a pizza shop.
I would be.
Today, the boys need at least 20 gators to cover the cost of this trip.
How much do these trips cost, and how much can you sell a gator for?
It has to be so much money.
You think so? Do you think it's like that much of a commodity?
I mean, I assume gator anything costs a lot of money. Gator skin boots, like things like that probably cost a lot of money.
Oh, keep talking. Keep talking. Sounds like you know a lot about a lot. Well, we both do, because we used to gator hunt when we were kids. Graham, you can throw up another picture there.
Left side, right up, look, right up.
They like what they see.
I bet they do.
That is a weird way for the narrator to give his 2 cents. They like what they see. Oh, shit!
It's an angry 8-footer.
First gator of the episode.
Way to tell us it's an 8-footer when all we've seen is its head.
J. Paul has to move fast.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at
so
Jake
good.
Paul's got to move fast.
J. Paul has to move fast.
It's shallower than the ground. Boy, that's
Oh, he's
a good
pulling
leverage.
out the gun. He's pulling out the gun. Did you see the scope on that thing?
It's one thing to pull out this rifle, but another to like be like, well, I better put that 300-yard scope on it.
Well, get ready, ready, bust his ass.
Oh my god. Have you ever played that the deer hunter game where you like snipe the deer and it shows you like the bones breaking and stuff?
Oh god, yeah. I love one, they've got that, and then they've also somehow have got the POV of the gator.
Good shot, brother. Yeah.
Said nice shot, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, good shot.
Man, your accuracy at 2 feet is unparalleled.
The 8-foot gator will fetch $240 at the buyer.
That's money, bro.
$40, that's it?
240, and he said that they need to make 20 in a day to pay off the trip. Yeah, this is pretty lucrative. I mean, you're looking at a $4,800 day.
But it looks like they've been out there for a half an hour and they got one. So I don't know. They're not off to a head start here.
I'm so loyal to you. I would never do you wrong. I'm so loyal to you. And I would like to tell you about a loyalty program called Built, the sponsor of today's video. You like that opening? Built is a loyalty program that lets you earn points on your rent and around your neighborhood.
Here you go. I think you deserve this. Here's a little reward for you. Yep, you're welcome.
Let's face it, nobody likes paying rent, and at times it feels pretty darn useless. Well, Built has come up with a solution to that. Now we can earn points from paying our rent.
Hold on, I got something else for you here. You really want that. Yeah, there you go.
Rewarded.
Maybe you have a big night of partying coming up, and you know that you're gonna want to take a car home at the end of the night. And let's say maybe the next morning you, wanna... I don't know, what would you do? Like get a coffee or something? Well, these are all things that you can be working towards with Built points. I'm gonna keep this one. This one is really, I like this one.
Rewarded.
Nope.
Oh, also, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, you'll also get exclusive benefits from Built Partners.
Start getting something out of your rent payments by earning points with Built using the link in the description or the QR code on the screen.
Wow, thanks, Bitsy.
Thanks. Built.
David Ledart and Jeremy Pruitt are headed out to run their first lines of the season.
Look at his outfit. The hair, the sleeveless button up is insane.
They're custom sleeveless. He did that himself.
I'm fired up like a Tonka truck, ready to get it, and I'm ready to wet a hook. I'm ready to put some bait on there and skin it, ready to hammer down.
Holy shit. That was like maybe one of the best introductions I've ever had to a reality show cast member.
He somehow looks like he belongs there, but then also doesn't. Like, he's got pretty eyes.
Yes.
He has styled hair. Like, I think he has highlights.
Let's take a closer look at him.
The boys acquired 30 tags from Mr. Jimmy, the local landowner. To cover their extra travel costs, Jeremy and David are gonna need to fill every tag.
What we got over?
I don't understand. So are they just paying off boat fuel? Boat fuel must be expensive.
I think it's that, and I think maybe they traveled out here. Because it seems like they keep going from, like, place to place around this region. And so I wonder if these guys all travel within...
Are they, like, paying off hotels?
Yeah. No. To cover the Best Western, they're gonna have to cover every tag in this river.
Just like on Troy's land, it looks like they've got a poacher. Their line's been cut and there's no gator to be found.
Oh my god, it's the same thing that happened last time.
Their entire canal's been picked clean by poachers.
Cut the line.
At what point do these not work? Every line we've seen, they're like, they cut it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's definitely a cut.
So far this season, they have not had one successful line.
The boys spot something that'd make any swamper's blood boil.
What is that? What we got over there? Look at that dead alligator right there. This is what I don't like to see. 7.5-foot alligator.
It was from the last guys.
Imagine after the camera's cut, they're like, all right, they just toss it overboard.
Tag it. And then they just like toss it back in. Also, like, you just stumbled upon a dead one. Like, is that not one you could just like toss in the back and be like, all right, well, I guess we got a free one.
Junior Edwards' son Willie is back on the water.
I think I'm gonna catch a big one this morning.
This season, he's venturing out from under the safety of the family business and doing it all on his own.
He's dead. He's gonna die. They're setting him up to die in a reality show.
Working as his daddy's right-hand man, Willie's been preparing to captain his own boat all his life.
You working his daddy's right-hand man right now?
I don't like that they're calling him the captain of that boat. That is that small. You are not a captain if you're driving one of those.
Yeah, he's just. I would give him pilot.
He makes people call him captain.
Yeah, I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
I'm so fucking hot.
I'm the captain. Ah, dude, this vest is kind of hurting.
But it comes at a price. Investing in a boat and supplies has tapped Willie out.
I hate to hit it again, but I'll show you how to tap a Willie out. You know?
Oh.
Hey, okay, all right.
Hey, hoo!
Willie secured 96 tags from a local landowner. But before he can even get to his first line, something grabs his attention.
Oh yeah, the kind of bubbles we like to see.
Just like a body floats up.
Kind of bubbles we like to see. That's the competition. They've been taking lines.
So Willie grabs his trusty treble hook, just like his daddy taught him.
He can't escape his father. They won't let him.
I don't even know what to call the isms on this show, but like the lines are so good.
Just like his daddy taught him.
But snagging an alligator when you're hunting solo could cost even an experienced swamper his life.
Yeah, we got him.
I thought he was about to get yanked in.
But without a deckhand to help pull it in, he's in a bind.
Get your ass now, big boy. Where my gun at?
The gator's not slowing down, and Willie needs to end this fight fast.
Damn!
It wasn't loaded! It wasn't loaded!
I love how much he's struggling there. He's just like,
damn it!
He's like, fucking god damn it! He's looking at the camera and he's like, help! Help! Cameraman just like sitting there like, oh fucking god, we're gonna tip over. He's like pointing the gun down at the water, and the cameraman is in the water, like, like down the barrel of the gun.
He secures the line with his boot. but struggles to load the gun.
Okay, it wasn't loaded. That was
He's
it.
using like a Civil War era
It's a flintlock. He was like,
hold on, guys.
without his daddy's shotgun.
He's only got one bullet in the chamber. So this one-handed shot needs to count.
This is the most violent show I've seen.
Ever.
When you by yourself, it's all on you. It's a lot of pressure. It don't take much. You slip up, set you back 3 or 4 days.
We're gonna see some captioning at some point that's gonna say unintelligible. Like they're gonna give up.
In Raceland, Jeremy and David are trying to run the shallow channels of Hunter's Narrow
Look at
at
him
high
on the
speed.
back. He is so into it.
That look on his face. Biting his lip and everything.
We're screwed. We're
stuck down.
Okay, that didn't look as bad as they made it.
Why did he tell him to take a hard left?
This is bad.
Jeremy and David don't want to spend the night in this hostile swamp.
I wonder if I can stand up. Oh, yeah. Snake City right here.
Anyone standing in swamps ever stresses me out more than anything.
I've waded through, I had some friends that used to live in Virginia, and they had this, like, I guess what you would call like a bog behind their, like a couple blocks behind their house, and we were like knee deep in the water, and there was like leeches on our legs and stuff. But that's like a core like childhood memory, you know, like you didn't care about that stuff when you were 12, 13 years old, you know?
I do now.
Well, we loved being out there. Graham, why don't you show us a photo of you as a young lad, actually?
Because Graham, he grew up in Louisiana.
Yeah, of course.
We got to spin that nose all the way around.
Using brute force.
Move it. We got it. We got it.
We have seen guns, alligators, death, destruction all throughout this episode, but they have made them getting this boat stuck seem like it was the biggest problem they've faced.
It's probably not very easy to lift this boat.
It looks like they got that corn-fed strength.
Jeremy and David finally get through Hunter's Narrow.
Starting to open up now, dude. I told you it'd be worth it.
And they like what they see.
It's alligator paradise. These alligators ain't even never seen a person. I feel a little more confident. I'm starting to grin like a possum eating cow crap. I'm getting excited.
I love that guy with no expression. Like, I'm grinning like a possum. I'm so excited.
They had to know. That has to be his thing.
Like, anytime there's a confessional of him, he's like on like a high dose of mood stabilizers. But then when he's on those like candid shots, he's like, Yahoo!
It's like every time I watch a show or a movie, someone is always like a Vicodin poster child. You really can't escape it, you know?
So the boys get moving, hanging lines as fast as they can.
Like opening day again, ain't it? Man. It's like your daggum wedding night.
It's like your wedding night. What is the implication there?
I don't know.
Maybe he didn't even know what he was talking about.
Like, you just see him, he's like, like a dang wedding night, and the other guy's like, what?
What? Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
RJ and J. Paul have returned to the rendezvous point to meet their supply boat.
I know.
After running all their lines, they've only snagged 6 gators, barely worth $1,000. Their investment in hunting this isolated area isn't paying off.
It was a very sad feeling. It's not good, but like I told Jay, we gamblers, bro. We always take a chance, and if we bust, we bust.
We bust, we bust.
I literally was... God damn it.
And now, they've got a bigger problem.
Them gators need to be put in the boat right now.
We need to get these gators out.
They need to get these gators to the buyer or they'll spoil in the heat.
I was gonna say, they look like they reek.
They're getting like rancid right now, you think?
Yeah, that boat smells like death.
But their cousin Dylan, who was supposed to be back with ice and fuel, hasn't shown up.
Dylan is dead. He fucking died on the way.
They just cut to a shot of like some bubbles like in the water.
He is done.
With this kind of heat, we're gonna lose all our catch.
Oh, you see, he's rinsing them with the shit water so that they don't spoil.
Just when RJ and J. Paul's hopes were running out,
He is.
they catch a break.
That's what all these shows do, is they just say like, the biggest problem in the world has just become us.
If the thing that's about to happen doesn't happen, it's gonna be bad.
And then it does. Just if we had just waited a little bit. But they make us feel like these guys are gonna die out here.
Why do they all have iced out earrings?
These are the gator hunting pretty boys.
We throw ice on them, then we cover them up, keep them cool. That way when we bring them to the buyers, that the meat's still good, the hide's still good. Let's go home, bro.
Oh yeah, the meat's still good? Eat it and show us.
With gas in the tank and their catch on ice, Dylan will speed to the buyer, while RJ and J. Paul get lines hung in their homeland territory.
That guy looks so fucking cool.
It does look awesome, I gotta say.
Troy Landry is pushing out to the far reaches of the bayou.
Bully, bully!
To get away from poachers who ravage his lines.
It gets under my skin because we work so hard to do what we do and catch what we catch, and somebody come and steal from you right underneath your nose.
I forgot how hard this guy was to understand. What do you call him? Kunkle?
Oh, Nunky?
Nunky.
Where am I, baby?
On that tree.
They're such a loving family, though. He calls him my baby.
Aw.
He's a my baby.
Sticking with his plan to pass down some swamp knowledge to his nephew.
Try to tie to something strong, but yet kind of flimsy like that.
It's like he's gonna pass down some swamp knowledge to his nephew. Like all day to the tree.
Man, I can't understand anything my uncle says, but I just do this to make him happy.
I'm hoping to teach Holden a little bit as we go. Being the age he is, there's nothing like letting him do it himself.
Just starts giving him the sex talk. He's baiting the line.
You know birds and bees?
That was good. That was good.
Thank you. I'm getting better as I hear him more.
I need to make absolutely sure that us doing a Cajun accent is not racist.
I think this guy's white.
Uncle Troy finally said, here's a line. You show me where you want to set it, and we're going to set it.
You're gonna come back later and be like, ah, god damn it, someone cut the line.
I swear to God, if that happens, we're ending the episode. We're done.
Good job, Holden. Good job.
Let's roll.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I love the little songs that he sings. Every single time, he's got a little catchphrase.
Line's tight?
Yeah.
No? Got some?
The line's caught in the thick swamp grass.
So basically what happens in the episode is they go around, they either find gators or they don't. They run into some issue, maybe, and then they find more gators.
It'd be funny if someone has watched up till this point and they're like, oh! God, this has been so hard.
I thought that they were just making jokes. Yo, play the show.
You play the show. I want to see if the line's cut.
Yo, take your
The
hand
beast
out of
makes
there.
its move.
Whoa! The up close shot on him? Now act scared, Troy.
I think they feed these gators GoPros.
Next time you got a good shot, shoot him. Shoot him, Holden, shoot!
What if it was one of those moments where he's like,
Holden's got to get the shot before the gator comes clean into the boat.
Shoots his uncle's foot.
Ooh, good shot, Sonny.
how many times do you think they shot that high five? This is the face in preparation of a high five that you have failed at.
The Landrys finally have a gator.
1, 2, 3.
I feel like at this point, since we know how the show goes, like, I feel like we really just want to see the epic conclusion, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just going to keep cycling through all of the different people. But you know, with these shows, they always end with the most intense, you know, the most intense clip of the day. Well, let's see how this square. Oh, of course.
Oh, you remember this line?
Yeah, this is the one I had said.
This is the one you said, absolutely. Soon as I realized the line was tight.
Oh, look at it.
I looked at him and I could see the glow on his face, and it was like a little kid on Christmas Day. He was so excited.
That is not a little kid.
He's not little.
He looked like a 35-year-old man on Christmas.
That is a unit.
Oh, we got a big one.
There's a 12-foot giant on the bank.
12
Just
feet?
waiting on him, but something's got Troy alarmed.
You see if the line's still in him?
It looks like it.
I don't know how well he's hooked. I don't know if the line's afraid. A big alligator like that, if he starts fighting, can't take a chance.
If the gator's broken free, getting on the bank with it would be suicide.
So why are we doing this deliberation? Right, it's gonna be suicide. Just pull the trigger.
I think Troy's like, it's my time, boy.
What has been stopping them before from actually, you know, being a slightly good marksman and just taking the shot from a distance?
I was gonna say, you've got that scope. That thing's like 7 feet away. Just like...
Well, I don't think his gun has the scope.
Okay. I still feel like he could make it work.
I think he can make it work, okay?
I mean, he's 35 years old. I think he can handle it.
Try to shoot one in the perfect spot.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you when. When it looks like he's about to move. Wait till I tell you, Holden.
So Holden will have to make a shot from the unstable boat.
Okay, yeah, see, they're just manufacturing excuses for these people being bad shots. Look at this distance. You would have to be blackout drunk to miss this shot, and even then, I think you would hit it.
So Holden will have to make a shot from the unstable boat.
He's right there.
He's right there.
And may not get a second chance.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Watch him, hold it! Shoot! Hurry up! Shoot him!
That was a lifer. Hold it! Shoot him! Shoot him!
What?
Oh, God.
Also, did they just bring enough bullets for tags? Like, did they just bring 1 bullet per tag? So they're like, oh, if you missed a shot, like, why didn't they bring enough to where it's like, all right, shoot him again, Holden.
Back on dry land.
Oh my God, finally
David
we're back
and
on
Jeremy
dry land.
arrive at the buyer with the day's catch. And the gator they'll split with the Molinaires.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, look at this, man. What's going on, bro?
How's that day went, man?
Hey,
Good.
It's gonna be the hardest conversation to understand.
This is a picture I've seen in person before. I will say, they're not exaggerating the outfits at all. Let's see how they settle up in the last 50 seconds of the episode.
You gonna help me get him out of there?
You got it, brother.
There you go.
They're using a forklift.
Jesus Christ. How'd they get it in the boat?
Now you're looking 11 now, huh?
I don't like it hanging like that.
This reminds me of how much I hated gator hunting when we used to do it.
I mean, but we had to make ends meet. We had to make $12,000 a month.
Yeah.
You know what the show reminds me of?
Huh.
This show reminds me of like mountain monsters, but if they were real and in Louisiana.
That was sort of the vibe I was getting. It's also just giving like redneck river monsters.
Yeah.
And like taking out all of the educational aspects.
I can see it.
Oh yeah, right.
Suit up.
Well, I think that's plenty of gator hunting for me today. I think,
Never enough for me. I'm gonna watch this for the rest of the night.
Oh, okay. Well, you enjoy that. I'm gonna go stand in a subway station like this.
I'm gonna go stand on my front porch.
See how many odd looks I can get.
No, I'm gonna go to my local river and just see what I can
just
find.
blend in.
My Midwest river full of crocodiles.
Yeah, good God. All right, well, thanks for coming and
Ew.
reminiscing with me, Chris. You can subscribe to Chris. Actually, cover the entire screen. No, just let's stop making Graham do all that work. Let's just let him. Graham, just put like a really bad screenshot of Chris's YouTube page on the screen.
Graham is in the other room right now. He's not even at his computer. He's just, he's
No,
so tired
no,
of this.
No! Chris, I always like to ask people to, you know, talk about something in the comments that's like either related to the video or completely unrelated. It depends how I'm feeling on the day. What should they talk about today?
You didn't tell me about this. Man. Talk about the importance of controlling the population of gators in the southeast region of the United States, and why they all need to be gunned down from behind.
I think some are endangered, so you really shouldn't say that, man.
I don't think these guys care.
These guys or these guys?
Well, both actually, you know?
Yeah, that's right. We're calling you out. Okay, all right.
Thank you for having me, Andy.
Yeah,
this was fun.
No. That's all I have for you this time, but until next time, now you can say something. Now we just talk about something.
I've been Chris James.
Really? All right.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Great. Well, that's awesome, man. That's great. Well, let's just kill it there. Let's just kill a gator there. Point blank.
Let's just stick a rifle to the back of that bit's head
And
let at
dead.
it.
We're done.